Hello. It's a Plasma Wolf. Outrageous indeed. Whoa. Did I crash my game here? Maybe. Looks like it's crashed. Okay, one sec. Let's try that again. I tried to launch a replay there. And do something else at the same time. Okay. Round 2. Oh, now it's not working. Let's restart the client. Oops. So bad. How's it gone? What's going on in FAF these days? I saw I missed the qualifier. It was on yesterday. And you know, I feel like I would have qualified if I was there. Oh well. Okay, let me see. Who's I? What game was I? Okay, let's hope this works now. Come on. Oh, what the fuck? It's not working. What's happening? What the fuck have I done? What's up, Fair Clock? Yep, this is the first time I streamed with a webcam, so makes sense. I can't believe I managed to break my replays just as I started streaming. Because I watched a replay before I started. But I managed to break it now. So, one sec. Let's try clear the game cache. Failed deleting. Okay. It even failed at that. Okay, fuck. I hate that. Also, I hate clearing the game cache because I have to download the fucking. Anyway, it's too much effing and blinding in the first few minutes of a video. Let's figure this out live on stream. God damn it. Just my luck. Let's update FAF. They got the client update, maybe that'll help. Any Yes fans? Anyone even know who Yes is? Can you see that? Oh. Some old band. Monitor hertz is 165. Alright, we'll cast 60 games in a minute, guys. Something broke just as I started, so here we are. Hoping it's fixed now. Come on. Okay, one sec. It says I can't open it because it's being... The file's being used by another process. God damn. What's up, Pablo? How's it going? This is unbelievable. Good to see you, metaphorically. My fear is I'm gonna have to restart the computer. So I might just do that now. And I think that'll fix it. I hope that'll fix it. Okay, back momentarily. Okay. Oh, there we go. Please work. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna watch some games from yesterday. Let me know how volume is and all that stuff. The game feels quite quiet. To me, maybe it's good on your end. I don't know, actually it's kind of loud for me. Okay, so they both went first lab. And they're both UEF. What the fuck? Okay, first lab. First two labs. Because Shen versus Arch. Arch probably grabbing mass too soon there. He has 300 mass in the bank. He just reclaimed like 160 or 200. Yeah, 160. So that just means that he could have been building something instead of reclaiming. So kind of wasted time. Like he could just build a max and then generate, you know, almost that much mass. Scout finishes off this lab after there's a bit of a tussle. Oh, there's some new... Oh yeah, the reclaim levels sort of grouped together now, which is interesting. It's kind of good. I'm wondering how good it is, but the idea was always good. I think it'll be useful. Will he get? Should get the kill. Yeah, there we go. Nice kill on the NG. My camera might have just been blocking that. I'm gonna have to be aware of that. Okay. Arch, not overflowing power, not stalling mass. Super slow on the mexes. He's really going for the like feed on reclaim and delay mexes. Buzz, which is I mean, we've all been there. And you always have to question how worth it is. You can turn off reclaim label batching if you want. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Well, that was quick. Tank takes out the lab. Let's see what it's like eco-wise, because nobody's attacking anyone. It's super... It went first lab and then into just sitting in their base. Like, whoa. Boring. 6 tanks. No tanks. 0 tanks. So Arch at least is making use of the boredom to improve his economy, get a factory lead, get an air factory. I wouldn't say quickly, but he has one long before Shen, and that's probably going to be the difference maker. Bombers on this map, super important. What's up, Swackle? They're all getting face cams. I don't know, are they? I know the Russian guys have face cams. I don't. Well, actually, I don't think RoboGear uses one. Does he? Or does he? I don't know. Who else got one? Yeah, where's yours exactly? That's the real question. What's up, 70%? A noob. Dragoon. Yeah, so nothing happening here except a bomber. Other than that, nothing. Hearts got a cam, okay. I got one for college, so I thought I might as well try it on stream. Forest is burning. Duelist has a cam. Cool. I see everyone's doing it. Some tanks getting through to the back. I mean, I don't think they're likely. Oh, I said it's not likely they're going to kill the Hydra, but actually, it wasn't even built yet. So, was Arch relying on that? No, he wasn't. So, limited damage. The real advantage is, I mean, he's sending a lot of tanks backwards, and I mean, overall, where are all the tanks? Like, there's 13 tanks at 5.5 minutes. That's, well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, not amazing. Both of them could probably have a lot more tanks. Also, really, they should both have a lot more artillery. On this map, right, they're not really playing it. I guess the map hasn't been in the pool for a while. But, this isn't how you would normally see the game played. Also, at this point, once you have 4 bombers, even with 3 UEF bombers, you can one-shot a railgun. You'll lose like 1 bomber on the way in. And, yeah, with 4 bombers, send them all in together, very close together. Bomb that. Bomb this. Bomb this. You probably get all the kills there in 3 passes, and at that point it's GG. The only thing left is really the Hydro powering the whole base, so I would definitely be thinking about that. Once you have a few bombers together, definitely worth it. He's got 2 factories making bombers. That's not going to be able to pay for itself for too long. Like, once there's the proper reaction, and there is some anti-air mixed in, like a it's already 9 anti-airs. I don't think he can really afford to keep. I don't think it makes sense to make this many bombers at that point. 2 factories is a bit crazy, especially once you have, especially with no hydrocarbon. Use 2 air factories, no hydro. That's a bit weird, but still, it seems okay for Shen. He managed to like sneak in here with his ACU, steal tons of reclaim. There's loads of reclaim right here, by the way. Oh, I don't have my thing anymore that tells me how much reclaim there is, but there's, you know, 2k or no, wait, not 2k, over 1k, definitely not 2k. So bombers bombing anti-air, not a good target there. Yeah, very easy to waste bombers, but like the real problem is, you know, where are the Lobos? 4 Lobos? Hey, what's up, Zlo? Zlo knows all about Lobos on this map. And just our T1 artillery in general. This is a beautiful map for it because the terrain is just so obnoxious to drive through that you would much rather just shoot over it. So, Louise. Yeah, Arch building a factory in the middle doesn't really make any sense to me. Why put your production in a place you probably can't defend? It's gonna have to send another bomber after that. One thing about sniping overcharge is you want to do it at the right moment. And you want to send enough bombers to actually snipe it. Sending 1 is not obviously enough. So if I see that there's 1 energy storage, I'm kind of thinking, and the ACU's walking towards me, I might be thinking, wait until he gets right next to me, and then, or he's very close, and then snipe the overcharge so he can't overcharge my units. Not such a big deal at T1 stage though on it, 5x5. It's unlikely he'll have much overflow anyway. He probably gets 1 overcharge and then that's it. So doesn't even really matter too much. On other maps where you actually are fighting Tech 2 units and you have a lot of power, then it's kind of worth it. Although he repaired it, so that kind of made the bomb worth it somehow. So energy storage is 250 mass, and it was more than halfway dead. Here we go, gun. Actually, you know, sniping it would have been very useful to. It would have caused a fucking, excuse me, energy stall. That's for sure. If he had sent 2 bombers after that. Bombing NGs would have been nice, but it's too late for that now. Gun is done. Yeah, making nano doesn't make much sense to me at all. Once you have the gun, just go for it. Does Arch have gun? Surely not. No, he doesn't. He has... He dreams of a gun. Yeah, Shen starts walking. There's no point in... Why make the gun and then... When your energy bar is 0, try and make nano. No point in that on this map. Just make the gun and use it. Who has more Lobos? That's how I'm gonna judge who's winning. 23 Lobos versus 29 Lobos. Okay, so it looks like Shen is winning. Ignore everything else. He has more Lobos. And he also had the gun faster, which is also relevant. But he's kind of he took a whole walk over here. He could be here already, but he's over here and he's getting blocked by his units, of course. I mean, can't blame him for that. That's just Supreme Commander. So he could be much closer to the enemy base than he is. Arch is being allowed to get loads of kills. Loads of kills. Which is a bit silly, really. I mean, there's no need to allow so many tanks to get stuck in range. That's a nice overcharge. That's a very nice overcharge. See, and here's where the Lobos come in. Hey, look, I stand behind here, shoot over, constantly doing epic damage. But instead we have loads of tanks. That can't do anything most of the time. Shen is making inties now. Bad, very, very bad sign. You don't want to never make inties on this map. Just make bombers and make anti-air if you really want to. Why ever make inties? I have no idea. But fine. Okay. Do what you want. Shen's got full HP. He's got very few kills. You see 200 mass kills versus 1400 mass killed. That's an issue. That's a micro issue. Yeah, running after the ACU, that's not going to work either. Because he has full HP and he's about to get another veg. You're just going to waste your units there. And can he get through though? He's in range of a PD. That's not good. Oh, why is no shake not working? Where are all my mods? Did they all get switched off? Like what's happening? Big combat walking through. Yeah, see now it's looking a lot like the regular games of ISIS, or not ISIS, Crag Dunes. But it's not ending. It usually ends around now or even before this, but no, there's still. I mean, what are they doing? Like, what is there to stop him walking in here? Nothing. These armies can't stop him. Arch has a decent army in his base, except it's all tanks instead of Lobos. But yeah, like what should be at least like come on, half and half at least. 10 inties and 8 bombers. What is that? What's the plan for that? How long is he gonna build bombers for before he uses them? Also in the middle you can like park Lobos in the middle and hit the main base, by the way. You know, if you stand here you kill that mech. Stand here you kill some power. Stand here you might be able to kill a mech. Okay, the bombers came in, and now the inties have come in. Where is... Airfight? Air fight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, never mind. Oh, ghetto! A T2 ghetto! Yes, Shen. Fuck yeah. I was worried. Okay, I was wondering. He was making inties. It's like, okay, he actually had a plan for them. But he only made one ghetto. No, see, that's a very bad mistake to only make one. Like, nobody's ever been sniped with one ghetto, right? Very few. I like the attempt, but yeah, one Tech 2 ghetto is not a great maneuver. Arch just kind of had better micro. Also at the start when he's, you know, making like fucking no tanks, there was no punishment of that whatsoever. Earlier air's pretty good here. Fair play. Okay, let's see. Next game. Map gen? Is that map gen? Oh. Ooh, 10x10. They're both UEF again. Not sure why they're UEF. Maybe they just like it. I have no idea. Nothing wrong with the faction. What? How is this got? What has this got to do with heat of passage? Where's the passage? I hope he was joking about it being theta, but you never know. I've heard people say some mad shit about what map is like another map. So take nothing for granted. Okay, it's a lab. That's the classic. Like, look how far away his engineer is from getting there, and he sends a lab directly there and just stands around. What? Come on, like I'm so glad that didn't work. This man just sent his lab here and then patrolled it in and never looked at it again. My god. Anyway. How's his base looking? Stalling mass, he built one factory too many, I guess. Or one or two pigeons too many. Bit of tree reclaim here. Bomber now comes in to finish the job that the lab started. Good dodge from Shen. What's Shen up to? Way too much mass in the bank. God, he needs 2 more factories. Yeah, he really needs to hurry up on those factories. Build one maybe at the front here. He could build one very quickly. And the ACU doesn't really have anything that important to do. I would definitely throw one up there at the front. Then get the radar. And then decide what the ACU is doing. Yeah, don't build them there though, because you could get double adjacency, which is pretty important when there's only 10. He has 12 mexes to himself, so, and then, well, maybe 13. So, you know, the less mexes you have, the more important that adjacency is. Good raid. That one mex is going to take a long time to build. What's up, K Shizzle Bizzle? It's going pretty good. Am I playing in lots this year? I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I would have to check. Well, I have to check. When's the next qualifier? December 3rd. God, I wish I was in the first qualifier. This Saturday. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be there. Thing is, I don't know if I can play the actual tournament. Playoff 17th, 18th, group stage 10th, 11th. Yeah, we'll see. He made a transport. This madman made a transport. He also made a bomber. So Shen doing quite well here. Air control, complete air control, a drop actually. Pick up 6 tanks here. Dropped them in this expansion. That'd be perfect. And just focus on defending this position. Why has he walked past this rock? That's about the only valuable thing in middle. Needs to send a few reinforcements over here. And not attack this group like this because they're in a really tight formation, which makes them very effective. Oh, he dropped NGs here. Yeah, see, that's not a good move. What's up, Inverse Pi? Yeah, they're very nice headphones. Yeah, so it was going good for Shen, and now it's terrible because he's lost his position. If he'd dropped tanks instead of NGs, he'd be fine. Let's see his mass. Is he stalling? Yes, he is. Although he may only be stalling because of, well, no, minus 20. Okay, he's going Tech 2 Air already. What's up, James? Yeah, I've heard everyone has a webcam now. Question, what has Arch been doing with his comm this whole time? I guess nothing. Why hasn't he made the gun when he's overflowing all this power? See, at this stage, you have this power, right? You're on a map like this. Just build energy storage. Let it fill up. And then make the gun. Simple. Okay, counter raid here. This is cleaned up, but there's no NGs. There's a lot of reclaim to be taken there. Tech 2 Air is done. Arch gonna keep walking forward. He doesn't have intel, right? No, he doesn't have a single radar on the whole map. He somehow he has 3 air factories, right? What's that about? Why does he have 3 air factories on this map? Like, hey, this guy has, like, he didn't scout this, right? He's never scouted the base, despite having 3 air factories. But why does he have 3 air factories and now Shen has Tech 2 Air? Like, that would just... If I went Tech 2 Air on this map and I discovered my opponent had 3 air factories for no reason, I would be pissed. That would annoy me. What reason does he have? There's no reason to make 3 air factories. There's not. Don't even try and convince me. Ah. My god. I love it. He drops 6 tanks. Drop Lobos, my friend. Drop Lobos. Instead of killing 1 PGen every 10 seconds, you kill 10 every 10 seconds. So now Arch has walked forward, and so I kind of just feel like I need to hold back because I just want to roast everything that's happening. Like, You know, why did he build? Why is he building factories at the front line? Why doesn't he build a PD or an anti-air or anything? He's now sending his tanks away from his ACU. It's like, okay, I walked forward and I just took my opponent's expansion. He has 12 mexes and I took 3 his whole front expansion by just walking forward and nothing happened. And your response is to build factories and not scout. Like, how late is this scout? He's going to send all his units away and then scout and see what's in front of him. Like, he could just die at any second. Is there any I don't know. The 3 air factories is bust my balls. But what really busts my balls is that this is just winning the game. That's the real issue. Okay, 1 ghetto down immediately. He's Arch. It's gonna kill everything. I mean, why does Shen not fight air first? Why don't you fight air? Use the Janus to fight air and then snipe him with impunity. But no, he decides to lose all of his air and then try and walk into him with an unupgraded commander. Oh, and he's still loading transports. Yeah, fight air first, guys. So I'm talking to the chat box instead of the camera. Yeah, Shen really, I don't know. I didn't like these games. GG Arch. Well played. 2-0. Easy peasy. Poor Shen gets roasted every time he's on stream. Every time. I think we have differences of opinion on how the game is played. Okay, here we go. You got Arch, UEF again, and Banani. Cybran. First lab from Arch. His scout is stuck behind his lab. Oh shit. First lab, straight through the middle. Early Mantis for... I don't know if that was second or third Mantis. From Banani. I think it... yeah. Second or third. Probably third. So the lab has to run away. The Mantis is dragged away. Another lab gonna come in. He knows where the NG is, so he can just come over here and take it. I think this NG is headed for... yeah, he's getting reclaimed. He's on an attack move. He's got that epic range. Don't miss him. Micro. No, that's not micro. This is micro. Oh. Banani with the reclaim on the Mech Marine. Mech Marine runs out of range now. And he should die to... yeah. Killed by the Mantis, so Banani avoids all damage. He's got 2 Mech Marines. Send them in. Come on. Show us what you got. No. No. That was not it. Good Mantis micro. The Mantis, all it has to do is run away. And the Mech Marine has to do a flip to dodge all those shots, so it fails. So we got 3 land factories, Hydra's up, air factory on the way. 3 land factories for Arch. Way less mass. 2... wait, okay, reclaim is almost the same, so it's not reclaim related, it's just Arch. expanded super slowly. He's even walked past the mechs here with the ACU, Cardinal Sin. Walking past the mechs with, yeah, okay, he overbuilt power. Bidani kind of also overbuilt power for sure. And he's still building power, so that's pretty bad. He had overbuilt power and then he built 2 extra pigeons. But it's easy to overbuild on this map because you have a Hydra that's kind of distant, so you have to build a certain amount of power to be able to build your main base, and then you get the Hydra, and then you're pretty much guaranteed to overflow at that point. Arch is trying to fight back, but he's already 800 mass behind. He is getting good map control on the left side, but there's more mexes on the right. And his ACU is in a good position, but yeah, PD at the Hydro has to defend this position. I mean, he's got power, he's got factory, he's got a mex. Obviously has to defend this. Arch can range the... He can stand out of range of the PD and shoot the air factory, which would take a while to kill, but might be worth it. Poor trades there. And possible NG war here. Who will... Yeah, ooh, straight on it, yeah. Banana's fast, man. He's fast now. That was a very quick reaction. Air factory for Arch. It's looking good on the left side for Arch. And he's got more reclaim now. He is never going to kill that air factory. Let's be real. Keeps putting pressure. Okay, here's finally a Lobo's arrived. Needs to get to work. Okay, air factory died. I was proven wrong. No, 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 no. You can't, like, those kind of things right there. He just lost 4 tanks for free to the ACU. You cannot overestimate how important that is. Honestly, on maps like these. Oh, PD goes up at a beautiful time. The walls don't get completed, but doesn't matter. Does not matter. And now the Banani's back over here. Pressure is gone from this position. PD, the land factory held on. Hydro held on. And the right side was not reclaimed after Banana left. PD went up at the perfect time, and that was a big couple of minutes there. For Banani, he's in a good position now, honestly. Did lose his air factory, so you won't have any air production, but Arch has no power and he has no bombers. Absolutely should be making bombers now, because like as soon as he killed the air factory, really should be building bombers. Honestly, goes again to try and fight this and fails. I suspect he's not going to be ahead on reclaim anymore. Yeah, they're dead even on reclaim. But now he wants to walk in and fight. It's a good idea to fight here for him. Well, actually, is it? Okay, Arch actually has a vet and Banani doesn't. So it might not actually be so good, because Arch does actually have more regen now. At a base level, Cybern has more regen than the other factions. But Arch actually has more at this point. Very slightly. Arch really needs to do damage over here. Like, look at all these mexes. He actually, yeah, he got the corner as well. And he has almost all the mexes on this side, so definitely advantage Banani. Lobos get caught there. He was target firing the ACU. ACU moved back, dodged, turned around, dodged all the shots, and managed to catch some of the Lobos. I find it so bizarre that there's more Lobos in this game than there were in the Cragdunes game, but there you go. Arch getting more kills, heading towards the second vet. Do walls around PD work? Yeah, they do. Yeah, there was a patch that changed them a bit, but yeah, they still work. They're just a bit more even over the factions. Like certain factions, it worked a lot better than others. But now it's kind of in the same ballpark, at least, as far as I know. And maybe slightly worse than, or slightly less good than it used to be. Why is this dead and this dead and nobody's rebuilding it? What? How are the mexes dead back there? What the fuck? Yeah, looks very good for Banani now. He's got 50 tanks versus 40, although there are more Lobos than Medusa. No intel. Arch doesn't know what he's walking into here, and he's walking into it. But you know what? Maybe he does know. Maybe he has seen those tanks already and knows roughly what army is there. He probably does. A lot of tanks on the bottom side. None for Banani. Arch. Careful now. Medusa destroying reclaim. Yeah, you got to be in here grabbing the mass with the ACU specifically. Get the. See, don't patrol, you lazy. See, look, now he's going to patrol, and he's going to patrol towards units and start fighting. Manually click on the wreckages. There you go. Now you're getting some mass that you desperately need. Jeez, this eco is in shambles. This is entirely run on reclaim. What the fuck? 14 factories and 6 mass extractors. Why does he have 14 man factories? That's what? Imagine how many tanks he could have if he didn't build so many factories. Hopefully that statement doesn't blow anyone's mind. It should be pretty obvious. That if you build factories. Oh yeah, you can still walk up here. That was never fixed. Yeah. Factories cost mass too. Yeah, crazy. He's just minus 40 mass eternally now, I guess. There's not enough warfare happening to fund all of this. He did have more mexes, yeah. Now he's back up to 11, which is about where you can expect to be on average in this map. Maybe less than 11 on average, honestly. He's heading back to the corner. Somehow, oh, bombers, I guess, killed that. I have to assume, because the PD is still there. Arch is making inties versus no air factory, to my knowledge. Why is he making inties? Just ban inties. Banani really going way too close to a draw here. Why? Is there any need? Is there any need? Imagine like a few bombers came in instead of inties. Look at this! An overcharge. 2 overcharges and GG. Absolutely unnecessary. But bit of a Chad move. I don't know. Casting this game is just a recipe for disaster. I need to cast people who have low ratings. That way I won't have expectations. And all the expectations do is make me suffer. Alright, let's go. Vulcan's Reach. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Okay, where's the air factory? Where's the transport? Transport's on the way. No transport planned for Arch. Oh no, he already has it built. Yeah, one thing on this map is it actually makes you a lot faster if you dodge the mountains. Or, like, he only kind of went over the mountains. Like, if you take your transport up here and you, like, go, say, over that mountain and then over this mountain and then over this mountain, you're gonna be super slow. But, he took a nicer route. He kind of went up here and got over there pretty quickly. Everybody's bad at FAF. Yeah, I mean, almost. Not everyone, but almost everyone. Here come the raids. Oh, transport gets shot down. Oh, that's not good. How many energies on there? 4 energies aboard, and yeah, I mean the transport is pretty late, but having it shut down is pretty nasty. Arch's eco. Yeah, he has mass. Built a factory PD stuff before getting the mexes. Really wants to secure that location. Gonna try and drop here, but again, very late. And there's gonna be tanks here. Getting raided to death here by the Cybran player. Transport filling up, and Arch is trying to land. He's trying to find a safe spot. He's going to drop back here, but then the tanks move back here. There is a scout, so he's going to see the drop immediately. Most important thing here is not to stall as you're building the PD. Oh, bomber is UEF, not Cybran. So yeah, PD goes up. Probably best to split the NGs now at this point. Don't pause that guy. He's making mexes. Why is he paused? What's going on? No. Okay, he's on pause. Cool. Oh. Oh. He's ground fired it. And then adjusted. Very nice. This bomber is a hero. But there's Mantis in the main base. No. Oh, you hate to see it. You also hate to see 300 plus mass, but or energy, but that's really because he's getting, I mean, he's just getting overrun by Mantis everywhere. This has been dead the whole game. This has been dead the whole game. It's just dying again. Like, this mech died? What? How many mechs does he even have now? 15. In his main base, he's got 6 of maybe 12. Ooh. So yeah, big focus on trying to get the corners, but in the meantime, he's lost a lot of reclaim around his base, a lot of mass around his base. Sorry. Okay, 2 air factories, Tech 2 mechs for Bananarama. And Arch is just in the middle of the map, completely alone, with no intel whatsoever. And he could really die at any moment. If he's spotted, that is. Now, there is radar, but there is no power whatsoever, so gotta fix that. Pretty sharpish. He's gonna mass stall out, probably. Save him a little bit. He just needs to stall a bit more power, and then he can stall mass. Perfect. And that is how you balance your eco. Just stall mass. Stall power until you stall mass, and then you'll be golden. Right, guys? Okay, corner getting marked. Can he afford all these things he's building? No. FAF players have never heard of austerity, apparently. They don't know what living within their means means. More and more and more. Yeah, you see, FAF's not a debt-based economy. You gotta have the resources to get shit made. And Arch is just getting overrun. He's just overrun. He's taking way too much damage. The raids were really good from Banana early on, and he's just continued it. Okay, bombing the PDs. He's already taken out almost all the mexes. ACU is going to arrive. Hopefully the PDs are gone by that point. So Pranav, yeah, since today exactly. Oh, Jesters. Nice. Do like some Jester action. It's all fun and games. Till the Jesters are on your ACU. I mean, still, Arch could just die at any moment. Still no intel. Still no units with his ACU. Yeah. I mean, it's really just... He's just alive at Banana's mercy. Nice eco. 3 Tech 2 Mexes now. Just 1 for Arch. Still missing Mexes in his core base. Still raided again here, although, well, an attempted raid, but the Mexes weren't even rebuilt yet, so. Imagine I had blonde hair. Well, when I was a kid, I had blonde hair. You weren't that wrong. Okay, here comes the... He just wants to Jester snipe. I love it. Here comes the Jesters. Yeah, good luck building that PD there. Or AA turret. Take 2 gunships to defend against the Jester snipe is an interesting move. And now Banana shows weakness and does not rely on the Jesters. Instead sends the Mantis in. Pretty comfortable. I feel like Arch just let way too much damage get through in the early game, and he was doing well in the fight for the corners, but did not use his ACU very well. And yeah, while he was worried about getting the corners, he just took insane damage consistently throughout the game. There's just Mantis in his base, literally in his base, so kind of tough to get away with that when your opponent is also ahead on eco. And that was Arch's tournament. Beat Shen 2-0, lost to Banani. 2-0. Let me see. Here's the bracket. Okay. Who should we watch now? Well, how about some Blast Shield gameplay? These maps are outrageous. Like what? Why are the maps ladder pool from 2017? At the latest. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay, we got Spiky Nub and Blast Noob. Okay, is he gonna go first lab? No. Spiky? No. Second lab. Maps were good at 2017. Well, maps were never good. Is this a tourney? Yeah, this is Lots Qualifier number 1. From yesterday. I forgot about my coffee. Lab denied. It's a bully. So Blast with the higher score, the higher mass. Looking good. Very nice kills over here though. 2 very sick kills for that Mantis. Is there a list of who's already qualified? There is a list. The list is here. And I will also read it out. Tagada, Nexus, Yudi, Turbo 2, Esperanto, Zlo, Grimplex, Tex. I believe they got invites. And then Banani. You know, the other guys, maybe we'll wait because we're going to watch their games. So read the list if you want to know who the 4 that qualified from yesterday are. But it's basically going to be the people I'm going to watch now. So Andrew. Oh, very sick fight for Blast here as he falls behind in score, showing that he is definitely losing. Yeah, just kidding. That was a really nice fight though, and this is going to be a really nice fight too. The difference. I mean, what's Spiky's ladder? Anyone know? Off the top of their head? Or do I have to look for it? Is he like 1700? 1800? 12 to 1300? Fuck off. Is he really 1300? You're kidding. Did he like prep the map then or what? Or does he just not play ladder? He probably just doesn't play ladder, right? He played some ladder and still lost to a 1200. Jesus, okay. Yeah, he's kind of overflowing a lot of power here. But yeah, he's doing good. But, oops. Meant to lower the speed. He's definitely falling way behind in mass now. Is that reclaim related? It must be. Yeah, he's like 1300 behind on reclaim. Yeah, it's starting to look bad now. 1290. Okay, he had a decent start. I would guess, I mean, he's got way too much power. He's spamming inties. Okay, now it's becoming more clear now. Although I should note that, yeah, I mean, you know, like say Arch made inties, but at least he made about 50 bombers first before making the bad decision of making inties. Spiky just went straight to the bad decision. I mean, like, don't spam inties, guys, on 5x5. Take it from me. Don't spam inties on 5x5 ever. Ever. Even if it's the right decision, just don't do it. Because it will be the right decision so rarely that you will never figure it out. Yeah, so it's looking better for Blast. I think he's just gotten epic trades here for the entire game. I don't think Spiky's ever won much of a fight on the left side of the map. He's making 1 or 2 inties in case enemy builds air factory when you spam bombers. Bad too. Yeah, it is. There's no like in case he builds an air factory. It's like you have bombers, you have air. You will know when he makes an air factory because you're bombing the shit out of him. So yeah, maybe you can make 1 inty, but really just make bombers and bomb the shit out of him. And if he reacts with his own air, then you just very easily start building inties because you have an air factory. So no, none of this like just in case, because usually just in case is like, I don't want to have to react at the correct time, so I'll handicap myself by building something I don't need right now. So it's not a good decision. It's a bit lazy. What's up, Mosey? Okay, Spiky is trying to build a PD. I suspect he's stalling heavily. Would you look at that? And he's got mass right next to him. Click on the mass. I think he can just get run over here, potentially. Certainly be forced away from this position. There's 2 PDs here. Blast has been standing here the whole game. How did he lose all that HP? Did he was there some Medusa or what the fuck happened? Was he shooting Spiky's comm? I don't know, but he has the gun now, which should really mean it's game over. Because Spiky does not have the gun. See this thing? This is why you don't make... This is one of the great reasons why you don't make bombers on 5x5. This one unit here. And that's the range. Yeah, Spiky's dead now. He had a decent start there, but you know. Kind of went downhill then. Hang on. Yeah. Fuck's sake. So much mass and inties, so much power overflowed. Wait, let's see how much overflow he how much power he wasted. Energy wasted 83,000. Yeah. Spent less energy, wasted more. Makes a big difference on those maps. Yes, I'm copying slow. Exactly. Carpet, yeah. It looks like Zlow's. Okay, next game. Interesting. Alright, map gen. Quite a bit of mass on this map here. 10 by 10. Couple of civ bases with no defenses. Quite a bit of reclaim, although my UI mod's not working. Overall, a nice map, I'd say. How do you qualify for the qualifiers? You have to go to the forums and type in sign up, and then that will unlock the ability to play in the tournament. Also, you might have to be a certain rating, like 1200 or something like that. I think I vaguely recall this. Hang on. Oh yeah, also Blasted Seraphim this time. This tournament is only open to players currently placed in 1v1 Masters, Grandmasters, and or those with 1800 plus ladder rating. Okay. But people are telling me Spiky is 1290 ladder rating, so is that Masters level? I'm confused. Because that doesn't... I mean... I don't think... Yeah, okay, they abolished those rules. Yeah, that makes sense, because I'm looking at the list of players in the challenge, and it's not all 1800 plus players. Okay, what's going on? Second air. I think second air is fine here. Third land, no air factor yet, is very land heavy. Don't agree with that at all, to be honest. I mean, it's fine, but bombers, look at all these expansions that could be denied. Nice kill here. Factory is at least delayed. Funny, there's $1,300 as one of the lesser competent lots. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, the qualifiers, certainly this qualifier is not very strong. Like, there's no top player in the qualifier, obviously, but I mean, Banani and Blast Shield, like, wait, who's the 4 that got through? Lucifer. Who's that guy? Yeah, Banani's very good. Banani's very good. He has definitely gotten way better in the past year. Rowan, okay. Looks like he got a bye against Arch. I have a face. I found my face. Put it on for the stream. But yeah, the real test will be how strong the end tournament is, and obviously, yeah, I mean, it's going to be weaker than some other years. I don't think there's any way around that. And there've been some, not all the lots had 16 super strong players in them. That's for sure either. Well, that's for sure as well. It's just a big commitment, time-wise, to play in this tournament. Especially if you have to qualify. Usually players like Blast would be the weakest in top 16. Let's see. I mean, right now he's... It depends who qualifies in the next one, you know. I don't know who will be there. Hopefully I'll be there. Yeah, I don't think we'll see Patrick and Blackheart this year. That would be my guess anyway. Certainly not Petrick, I wouldn't think. But you never know. I mean, Mephi, he didn't play that many lots anyway, I don't think. Ajax. Yeah. Ajax won't be there, I guess. What? Hello? Bully? Did you really say that? You're aware of events that happen in the world this year. And where he's from? No? Okay. Crazy. Yeah, so bit of a raid here. Not much happening. I don't know, I haven't really been paying too close attention to the game, but it looks like Blast is winning. He wasn't there last year? Are you sure he wasn't? I think he was. No? Could be wrong. Spiky has way more tanks, by the way. Just want to point that out. 84 tanks versus 61, and yet Blast has tanks raiding him. This raid is caught. A lot of tanks in the bottom corner now, though. Yeah, the game does get old eventually. This game is not very interesting. Spiky is pushing. Is Tech 2 land? No, only, yeah, here it comes now. Spiky doesn't have any upgrades. I kind of expect him to have the gun at this point if he's pushing, but no. Blast making the gun. Yeah, Spiky's not going to be able to do anything here. Now that there's a gun comm. Even without the gun comm, he does not have enough units to push in. He has also no Medusa, and he's dead. I mean, that is irritating, but no, I don't think that's really why he's not around anymore. Okay, let me see. Let me find some more interesting games. Here's one. How many people are watching? Just a few. Good, good. I'll distract you. That is fucking ice cold. Okay. Happy banana. Aw. Happy because he's crushing all of his opponents. That's really the that's the joy of this game, really. Let's be honest. Okay, bomber, big stall, but only for a moment. Hydrocarbon coming up. FFS, what happened? What actually happened there? The labs ran past each other or something? Oh! 2 quick bombs there. That was some nice micro. What's up, Figna? Yeah, Blackheart was... Yeah, I mean, exactly, yeah. Blackheart was more... Was active, and then... yeah, when Zog quit, he just... pretty much fully quit. I believe you, bully. So, what's going on? A lot of Vinties for Blast. Where's the transport from anyone? Definitely got to be at least have a transport in the queue at this point. So you can drop here, or here, or here, or here, or even here. Super Banani. It's very, very slow. Should have sent an engineer here ahead of his ACU. There's still no transport. Oh, Blast. I'm gonna put Blast on Blast now because he has 8 interceptors versus 5, and his opponent has a transport and he doesn't. And his inties are chilling, doing nothing, and he has 1 air scout, which is it's actually only just been built. Still no transport. I mean, you know, there's really no, there's nothing to say except you deserve to lose. So transport gonna land here. There's not even a tank here. Where are all the units? Where's all anything? 17 tanks. Not one of them on the other side of the map. 26 tanks. And he's at least covering this position. Air scout watching for transport that's would in most circumstances inevitably appear in that location. But not this time. And we're now at 7 minutes. These tanks are slightly out of position, but it's okay. He's got a factory down now. He's just walking over here with NGs, and he's going to be able to take that too. And let me just go type that there, and then Control K, and we can move on. No, just kidding. That's a bit extreme, but if you don't make a transport on this map and you just play normally otherwise, I mean, you have to lose. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what the rules are from my extensive experience of casting and playing this map. So let's see what happens. Let's see if I'm proven correct. Ooh, he runs in, suicides a small army of tanks to hopefully deny the PD. Keep building that. He should have kept building that. Now he's gone back to it. If he had never stopped, he might have just had it already shooting at the ACU. Damn. If he hadn't stopped building it, I think the Mantis would have finished it, and it would have been... He wouldn't have stopped the ACU, but it would have taken, you know, a few thousand damage. Extra. Oh, Banani wants to fight air. Why do you want to fight air when you have map control and no air? What does he think? He's winning on all... Okay. It's like, okay, wait, 63 tanks. Ooh, he actually has less tanks now as well. Yes, extremely bad move. That's some bloodier air micro there. Just send them all in and die for no reason. I mean, oh, that timing of it is terrible. Why? So, like, here's why it's terrible if you don't get it. I mean, he just finished Tech 2, right? Which means he was upgrading his factory, which means it was not producing any inties. And his opponent, obviously, actually also has 2 air factories, so he already has double the production. Assuming no engineers. I mean, there's some engineers, but he has more production, and you just went Tech 2, and then that's like that should be your worst moment to fight air, is when you've just finished Tech 2 air. Because you haven't been producing inties for the past minute or two. But he went for it, and now he's gonna have to make so many inties to try and catch up. It's so hard to catch up on this map as well on air. But he does have more mass. I mean, whoa. He doesn't just have more mass, he has way more. Blast with no eco in his base versus 3.5 Tech 2 maxes. That's pretty extreme. A nasty raid somehow gets through. Like, what is this? He's maybe sent a few too many tanks even. But still, I mean, still a good raid. If he could just run away now, that would be ideal. Although, the fact that there's so many Medusa means that if he dodges, he can probably win the fight. If he keeps moving. If he keeps moving in the same direction, Medusa will probably kill him. If he micros properly, he will win the whole fight. As well as killing this whole expansion. That's a pretty sick attack there, actually. Yeah, look, he's just gonna kill all this stuff. Well, this Medusa will fire again. Probably. ACU... Oh, TML. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is terrible. Oh! Very nice attack here. Banani built the wrong structure. He did not have the mass or the time to build his TML. That's a very bad mistake. Pretty expensive mistake there. That's why I like a whole Tech 2 mechs of investment. Time to back up. Time to back up now for sure. Oh, 12 HP point defense. Oh, he got it. Fade away. This PD got a lot of damage done. And now there's a lot of reclaim here for Banana to grab. He just reclaimed his own unit there, I think. Did he? By accident? Yeah, you don't often see the Tech 2 Cybercom, but this is definitely a good map for... It's a fine map for Tech 2 commanders. Still no eco. I mean, if Blast doesn't start ecoing, he better start crushing. But I don't see the crush. I don't see where it comes from. More eco from Banani. He's got 5 mexes upgraded now. He's got storages on some mexes. And he's got Tech 2 land. His opponent, Blast, has no Tech 2 mex. No Tech 2 land. He's going for Janus. Okay, Tech 2 BD here. 1 Tech 2 BD is a pretty good idea. Let's see the... Yeah, it shouldn't have any trouble hitting anything really in range. Unless it's behind this rock, which it's all very unlikely to be. But yeah, 1 Tech 2 BD here. Good decision. Air coming over now that the flak is built. Flak is pretty expensive, but I don't hate it. I mean, he's kind of stuck here now. He's invested so much that he's kind of stuck here. Janus coming in, gonna get wrecked. Oh, he might get away. Yeah. He escapes. Tech 2 radar would be pretty sweet, but he just doesn't have power right now. Needs another P-gen perhaps at this point. Jesus. It's a lot of air production. This ACU, I mean, realistically, he is trapped here now, because if you look at it, is he going to be able to win air? Well, actually, yes, he is able to win air. But in terms of like, there's a Tech 2 factory here. So he's not totally isolated, but you know, he is pretty far out there. Pretty close to the enemy base. But yeah, I guess he'll be okay. With all these defenses. No. Blast, don't fight air now. Be very careful about when you fight air. Oh, a Rhino dropped. That's pretty good. Oh, he's fighting air now. He's going for the base crush. Where are the inties? No. Oh my god. Why? Why must I witness this? And he still wins the air fight somehow. Imagine if he actually used his inties. Look, they're gone idle again. Fuck me. He only has 4 Janus and they're all low HP, so he'll kill 1 P-gen. And that will be that. No way in hell that's worth it, obviously. I think everyone could see that. And there's even a static flak, mobile flak, T1 anti-air, and this other P-gen's still alive, so... Blast just blew his load. And it did not pay off. This could all be killed by air. This could be easily killed by air. And then what is he left with? He's left with his main base. This. How about this as well? T2 Maxes outside the base. Yeah, you know, you don't have to try bomb the base. There's other options. But okay, he tried it and didn't quite come off. I'm even shocked he won the air fight, so fair play there. T2 P-gen on the front now, that's interesting. It's really nothing that can attack this commander though, because he has no real land forces. I mean, he just has crappy Tech 1 land units. He started making eco though. Better late than never. Attack here, he's definitely taking out this max. He might take out... it's unlikely he takes out this one, I guess. But there's no tanks heading that direction. Yeah, okay, I guess he'll kill it. Oh wow, all of these did die somehow. I missed that. Good, very good kills there. I like the fight that Blast is putting up. I mean, the fact that he still doesn't have Tech 2 land is more and more of an issue as time passes. Not many rhinos though, like it's up to 13 rhinos. I mean, that's certainly better than the whole land army of Blast pretty much, but still not too many. Okay, well, there's going to be a few less now, I guess. That was a bit fucking brutal. He actually killed all the rhinos there. There's like 5 of them. 5 or 6, and they're all gone. That was quite a nice run there. Nice strafe. Does he have anti-air in his main base? No. So he could have been chased there, and the Janus would not win versus this many inties. It'd be kind of close, but pretty sure the Inties would win there. But yeah, the T2 army on the left is going to be a Crusher. Just get one stealth bot in there. Here it is. Well, it's not a bot, but you get what I mean. Oh. Stealth Rhino drop. La-di-da. Oh, the TMLs are flying, and there's no TMD. Okay, HQ dead. He didn't target the air HQ after that. Why not? Why does he target the mechs then? Oh, factory denies the mechs kill there. That's unfortunate. There's so much power here. 4 Tech 2 P-gens now. Tech 3 land. I would, at this point, you go Tech 3 land. You don't make Tech 2 land. You just go straight to Tech 3, I think. There's way too much power. Get rid of some of this power to oh, is he going to TML the TML? That would be big brain. Yeah, I would go Tech 3 land now. This is the moment to go Tech 3 land for sure. If you reclaim some power, you can afford it. Come on, do it. It's the objective correct decision. You can trust me. Objectively correct. Jesus, look at this eco. This is a bit much now, I would have thought. Quite greedy. His Tech 2 radar, so he can spot drops and things. You can't sneak past him anymore. Hang on, what? Why is it that when I click on that, it gives me... Oh, it's showing me this range here. Okay. Interesting. That's different. This is... The range rings are definitely not working the same way here as they used to. Anyway, that's a nasty drop. Tech 2 Max is here. Oof. And vaporized. And there's no reclaim left. That's a bit sad, actually. There's no reclaim at all. Damn, he actually overdid it there. With the... He should have sent less Janus. This TML has 1 kill somehow. Definitely has more than 1 kill, but it has 3,700 mass killed. I mean, it definitely killed a mechs and a factory, so... Don't know how it does 1 kill, but anyway. Airfight? Weird airfight happening? Janus getting 3 kills on the way out? The fuck? Oh yeah, it says 7, you're right. PD creep now at 22 minutes. Imagine instead of PD creeping you could just make Tech 3 land, but no. He's going Tech 3 air. Okay, well, I respect it. At least he's gone Tech 3 something. That's the main thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, the Janus, I mean, he needs to... the Janus win the air fight now. If he does it properly, if he actually micros. I'm pretty sure the Janus win this. Yeah, they're crushing. It's not even close. Really, it's not close. Come on, guys. You gotta be able to judge how many Janus can beat how many Itties. Like, that was... there was no chance. To be honest, though, I knew the Janus would win, but I didn't think they'd win quite as hard as that. But I knew they'd win. But yeah, that was brutal. Good stuff there. Now don't fly into... Don't let them fly into all this anti-air. 4-1. I mean, I'm just sort of... I don't know. I just eyeball it. I don't actually know... I don't think about the numbers. You just eyeball it and you're like, okay, that's... You need a shit ton of inties. Okay, there go the Tech 1 air factories all at once. Get some mass. Making that Tech 3 P-Gen. He has no mass at all, though. Stop the Tech 2 land shit. Like, you have 13 rhinos here. You don't even need 13 rhinos here. Actually, he has more. He has 18 rhinos in his base. You don't need that at all, so. Could even control case some of them to make some T3 gunships or something. I don't know. I guess he has Janus, so he'll kill them. This is a weird game. What's he gonna do? Strat bomber? Is he just gonna make a strat? Wouldn't be the worst idea. I'm surprised there's no Wagners. I mean, Wagners are pretty fun to use. Quite annoying to play against, so why not? Strat would die to Janus. Well, no, Strat's outrun Janus. So it shouldn't die to Janus. Tech 3 P-Gen. What a horrible position for a Tech 3 P-Gen. But anyway, okay. Now you gotta pick here. I don't know about making he's making ASF. Oh, ACU. Oh my god, he's still taking so much damage. He walked in the wrong direction. He was at the edge of it and he walked back through the fire. He's dead. He's surely dead now. He has to die to this. But it is Janus. Oh my god. I love it. They do 8,000 damage and then they can't do the last few. They can't do the last few hundred points of damage. And now all the Janus are dead. Did he panic because he saw Tech 3 Air? Is that what happened? Did he reclaim... Oh no, that died. Ilke Karvinen. Thank you very much for the €20. It's very, very generous. Yeah, it's over now. 18 Janus can do it. Well, I mean, like, you know, they're Janus. I mean, he shouldn't have even been that close to dead, because he, as I said, he just walked through the whole... He walked through the fire twice, basically. But, I don't think you can ever be surprised that Janus failed an ACU snipe. Still better than Corsairs after a turn. You might be right. Corsairs are pretty bad after turns sometimes. Okay, Tech 3 gunship. Yeah, you can... there's no flak building. Even if there was one, flak can't really do much against a gunship. Tech 3 gunship. Blast pushing forward. I mean, he's just gonna die. He has no anti-air at all, so... GG. I mean, there's no way he gets away here. Unless he's allowed. Like, you can just bring this gunship back and the game's over. Percy drops. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a drop over here a long time ago, but then the Janus just came in and wiped everything out. Yeah, Blast is actually going to die to Rhinos after all of this. Gunships arrive to provide some support. Yeah. GG. Yeah, so... Interesting game. Meme game indeed. Don't really know why Blast made no eco for the longest time. I mean, he was like 4 versus 1 on Tech 2 Mexes. The Janus worked surprisingly well. And I was right. He did make a transport and he lost. So, right again, you gotta make a transport in this map, guys, if you want to win at a good level. Please expand in a reasonable time frame. So, honestly, kind of surprising the game went on this long. I think Banana's really playing. He's playing kind of more old school. Old school. More like, I'm just going to get an advantage and I'm going to have more mexes than you. And then eventually be in a position where he can't lose. And that's a pretty good strat. I approve. I definitely feel like he wasn't like that before, really. Seems like he does that more now than he ever used to, and it works very well. Alright. I don't know what this one is. We got a new player here. Balance save noob, it's Hartzer. He's got UEF on this map. Not sure why you go UEF here. I guess they both... I'm assuming there's map vetoes, so I guess... They both ban Seraphim. And... not sure what the thinking is behind UEF here. Aeon, of course. I mean... They have hover. They have Swifties. Blaze, flak, shields. It's all good. So Aeon makes sense. Alright. Yeah, the T3 max was nice. Okay, transport. What a beautiful build the Blast did there. Fantastic. Alright, 2 in the Hydro. We've all seen this before. 2 on the Hydro, 2 in the on the Mexes. Way faster than Hartzer. Bomber coming in from Hartzer. Gets the 2 NGs on the Hydro. Gets this NG. And... does not get this guy. At least not yet. Dodge, dodge. Keep dodging. No. So he lost every engineer here. Still no reaction with the ACU. I would already be on the move here. Where's Hartzer's transport? Oh, he made another one. Did he? Did he make another one? Did he lose his other one? Is that his dead transport? I guess it is. And yeah, so Blast lost 4 engineers in that expansion, but he's still going to be faster to his other expansion. He's got a bomber here waiting, and there's no inties to cover for Hartzer. What's up, David? How's it going? Yeah, that NG was spinning. What's up, Casey? But then he stopped spinning. So Blast still chilling in his base. Way chilling. Get it? The bomber. Oh, faked out. It's good stuff. So he dropped it. 2 engineers. I mean, why are there so few engineers on that transport? I have no idea, but there you go. Okay, it's reclaiming. This is a great spot for reclaim. This is okay. This spot is good. This over here, not as good. Yeah, this whole area is better really than that area, honestly. For reclaim, as far as I know. Oh, one's building, one's reclaiming. That's not gonna work. Hate that. The game never can escape this loop without your help. It will just continually build and reclaim. Is each slice identical? No. No, I don't think so. But yeah, actually, hey, if you look at it from this perspective, it actually confirms it, because it's like, yeah, 2310 there, 1,000 in here, and then there's like 1,000 down here. So yeah, this whole part is way better. But no, it's not identical. I think this is the FAF version, so I guess it is identical. 3 slices are identical to other 3, but I don't know where the actual seam is on the map, so I don't know exactly which. Maybe you can tell from this. No, I have no idea. Anyway, I assume the seam is here, but I could be wrong. Transport. I mean, this would be the latest proxy to ever work, if it does work. I mean, it won't work, but yeah, he's been spotted by a transport or by a frigate. Look at the what is this frigate? That's what you use your first frigate for? Oh, well, I guess he is against Aeon, so he's expecting some Aurora to come across here, I guess. I don't think he had it there to spot transports. Pretty sure he had it there to stop Aurora. There aren't any, but I guess some of those could have been Aurora, but they're all NGs coming out here. And yeah, I think the question's never been answered on this map is, how many engineers do you build to get the reclaim? I don't think anyone has an answer to that. And I think probably most people build... I mean, this is not great. But the problem isn't that he doesn't have NGs, it's just that they're not doing anything. Saw a game where Nexus built 400 to 500 NGs on... Well, that's... that's too many for sure. Yeah, there's no way that makes sense, to be honest. Like, that's ridiculous. They complained about unit cap, yeah. Stop hitting yourself. Tech 2 B-Gen. Tech 2 B-Gen. Tech 2 Air, Tech 2 Air. FAF is a bot scam. Two, 4, and 2 halves of MX. 2, 4, 5. Super. Super even game right now. I can't believe that proxy even got going. No, I'm sure it'll work, yeah. If it's a Nexus game, I'm sure it works. It's only the really old games that don't work. I mean, honestly, you should be able to find that. It wouldn't be too hard to find, I guess. I'm sure he hasn't played that many games on pizza. Like probably less than 50 games. Almost certainly. Okay, the Riptides. Do like a Riptide every now and then. Yeah, so the trick to them is don't run into the PDs. Trick number 1. Nicely placed PD there. And that's really the only trick, I guess, on this map. You just spam them around the place. Try to dodge the PDs. And pick up as many mechs as you can. You gotta have... Oh, that's actually... I don't understand why they didn't shoot at that. Were they just barely out of range there? Okay, it looks like Harzer has all the advantage here. Like, he's got some Riptides going around, although they're not doing amazingly well for him. He's got total air control over this expansion. Unfortunately, only one gunship there. Like, move the gunships in, dude. Just use the gunships. You can kill every mechs on this island. There's barely a reaction. Okay, there is now a reaction. That's 6 Tech 1 turrets in the same place, not next to the mechs, is a bad reaction. Yeah, like, oh, great aim there. The fuck was that? It couldn't shoot directly below itself. Yeah, that's okay. He stopped doing that now. That's good. I like that. Good decision going back on that. Yeah, so the total air control and then falling back and then not using the gunships was not a great move. Could have really killed all the mechs on this island. Probably like all these engineers that are reclaiming, giving mass and energy. But that opportunity has been lost now. And I don't think he's going to win air for a while because this man is making swift wins. He's also making significant losses on his mass income thanks to the insane power stall. Not great. There's a Riptide being annoying as fuck. Okay, let's see how many. Yeah, you got 13 Swifties, 17 frigates versus 7 frigates. Okay, so Navy looks good for Blast. That's something. Both players just chilling, ecoing quite a bit. Hearts are ecoing more. No Tech 2 mechs here. There are a couple of Tech 2 mechs here now. No TMD. Where's the TMD, guys? You gotta have TMD on this map. Oh, hello. Hearts are making Tech 3 on the commander. I like it. He's also making Tech 3 air. Okay. So I expect no more. No, he's going to try and make more Navy. That might be a mistake. That might be mass that he cannot afford to spend. This seems like a planning error to be dropping your commander and at the same time you're going to try and stay in Navy and make it Tech 3 Pigeon, I assume. I mean, how is all of this going to work? He has Tech 3 now, so every second he's chills here is wasted time. Like, the later you drop, it just becomes much harder to not die in the process. Is he going to make any other upgrades? Like TML. TML would be nice. Again, expensive, but I mean, the damage potential is absurd with ACUTML and a Tech 3 commander, and you can be building. It's like giving you extra build capacity because you can be building the missiles as you're building other shit. So please get on a transport and go, for the love of God. But don't land until you get this T3P gen finished, at least. Mass is building up, that's fine because it's going to drop. You want your mass to be building up before you drop your commander. Is Tech 3 Air. Nobody can place a P-gen. I don't know, Blast can't, but Heartser did. But most players do not ever place their first Tech 3 P-gen next to an air factory, let alone their HQ. Alright. Tech 2 transport. He's had Tech 3 air forever, but he's still going to get in the Tech 2 transport instead of Tech 3. Boo. Boo. And so on. Alright, here he goes. No scouting. No, he's scouting with an Inti. Great. His no air next to him. Doesn't need that. Just needs one Inti. The fuck? It's because it's not. No, it's not because of that. It's because they just are bad at planning. Which I empathize with. Okay. Drop an overcharge maybe and then keep building. I mean, this is fine. He will take this position. But like, you don't need this many PDs, right? And especially don't build them that far back. Come on. Stop building Tech 1 PDs now. You've done enough. You don't need this many. This is like sniping an ACU number of PDs. What the fuck? And then a RAV. And then a RAV. Are you having a giggle, mate? Okay. Okay, this Tech 2 PD now is going to shoot at things it can't hit. That's not great. There's an air fight happening. And there's flax. What the fuck is this? I hate this. Build a shield. Build any anti-air. Stop building. Build a radar, maybe. Oh no. No! Guys. Guys. What are we witnessing here? Yeah, the artillery can just stand here and kill everything. Yeah, you can lose time, but again, it's all about planning. What is this? This is crazy shit. He's now trapped here. He's going back to the... Okay, sorry. I thought he was going back to the RAV there, but no, he was building something just beyond it. Yeah, imagine he had a... I don't know, a radar, a shield, any anti-air whatsoever. Instead of 15 Tech 1 PDs that most weren't in range of anything. I mean, what? We need comm drop tutorials like what is that? What a waste of time and mass to build 12 Tech 1 PDs. I am disgusted with that. This factory's idle. Yeah, that's such a poorly done comm drop. Holy fuck. And I've seen some humdingers. GG indeed. Most of yours end like this. Okay, well... One, timing. He made Tech 3. And then he stood there for several minutes. Maybe not several. It was definitely got to be at least 2 minutes. Where he had Tech 3 and he didn't go over there. He didn't make any other upgrades. He could have gun. Not that important when you have Tech 3 com. He could have nano. That's kind of a luxury. Could have had fucking tac missile. A luxury, but a very powerful one. Then you can tac everything. He had Tech 3 air, so he could have used a Tech 3 transport. Could have used a Tech 3 transport to get away, potentially. Although it was pretty tough. He lost the air fight horribly because he had no ASF. Yeah. Main thing is, when you land, one is you have to land in a place where you can actually, one, do a shit ton of damage because you're putting your comm in a really dangerous spot. So there has to be a big payoff. It's not a huge payoff at 18 minutes to kill this base. If he gets all the whole pizza slice, it's kind of worth it, but killing the middle of the base is not that relevant. And then, you know, building that many Tech 1 PDs is just such a waste of time. You need to build a few PDs, enough to kill the stuff, target fire the PDs onto, like, say, P-gens if you're dropping a main base, or target fire engineers and T1 PDs in other cases. Then you get shield, SAM in this scenario. In a lot of scenarios you get shield and a SAM. In this scenario you definitely need a shield and a SAM. And then you make Tech 2 PDs. He also built it here. He dropped here and started building all of this shit here. So he can easily just get killed by artillery. So that's not great either. Once you have shield, SAM, Tech 1 PD, then maybe you need Tech 2 PD. He probably needed one or two. If he had one Tech 2 PD, probably be alright. And then add factories to build artillery. And then you're fine. But instead he just made loads of Tech 1 PDs and died. What's up, Turbo? What's up, Esperanto? One day soon you'll be as old as me. Very soon. That was a bad comm drop. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Got more banana games. Blast Aeon again? Why did he build his land factory out here? It's kind of weird. And his first engineer is leaving the base, and oh no, he changed his mind. Good. Yeah, because otherwise he would not be able to build the Hydro, and he would just lose instantly. So, yeah, he's going to go for a lab. So his lab is going to be marginally closer to the enemy now. I guess that's an advantage. And his future engineers will be slightly closer to Mex's. So, I don't know, it's probably worth it. Carol, thanks for the £2. Lots extra than I imagined. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Banani doing normal stuff. 3 engineers. Tank. And scouts. Hello. Brutal. This lab is taking a really long route around. Hello. So, tanks through the middle. Second Navy. Okay, now it's interesting. Second Navy for blast. Third air. Okay, let's see what it does against this Mantis. Oh, mountain in the way. Reclaim him. Reclaim him. Get him. Oh, the NG goes down. Mantis OP. It does die, but gets the kill. Second Navy, is that a thing? It is a thing on this map. It's not a common thing. And is it good? It's certainly better here than on pretty much any other map. But is it good? I don't know. You can make it work, I think. Oh, good dodge. Rip. Got free damage on the frigate as well. Okay, good reaction from Banani. Getting in the water with 3 NGs. Yeah, probably not worth building a torp defense. Probably worth building a second naval factory though, not just one, but can't really afford another one right now, to be honest. Can't afford much of anything. Oh, he's got no power. Damn, these are the engineers that are supposed to be building power, so maybe it wasn't such a good idea to make that naval factory. Jesus, 180 power income now versus... What? Neither of them Excuse me? Can't just make loads of factories with no power. Should know that by now. They're both going to struggle with their economy now. I mean, Blast, his map control is terrible. The bombing was severe. That's the problem, obviously, with Second Navy. T1PD can easily be outranged. Hydra's going to go down. That's going to be nasty. It's about him. I do. Yeah, the Hydra kill is going to be good. Oh, he's already stalling 100 energy. Now he's stalling 300. Make that make sense. Could you wall off the Hydro? I like how you think. Worth a shot. Transport out. Nice. How the fuck did he afford to transport? That's ridiculous. Yeah, PD can't do anything. Looks nice for Blast right now. Looks nice for Blast. Don't walk into PD. Now the trick here is, yeah, win Navy. Get in there and kill the naval production. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, that sub is going to come out though. Doesn't have time to ground fire, eat the factory. But yeah, you can Win the Navy, but you have to take the naval mexes as well to make it worth it. He still doesn't have this expansion. That's quite bad. And he's going for a hydro. He's really desperate for power, I guess. Transport. Nice. Nice. I like this. This is good play here. Oof. He's going to lose 2 frigates, though, to the sub. And, oh yeah, the Medusa also did, I think, a little decent bit of damage. What's up, Fortet? Thank you. I'm doing all right. So yeah, Blast's looking good. Looking good. He's got Aeon, which I would certainly not be unhappy about here on this map. Gotta get this factory producing, get the engineer around here, expanding in this direction, hopefully expand to here, and keep Banani out of the Navy. Okay, yeah, now, oh yes, now we got the resources. It's time to really fucking scale big time. And Tech 2 land. Oh, transport spotted. Another advantage of having Navy is should have total intel across the whole map basically at that point. Yeah, he's not scaling. He's not scaling. Bro, do you even scale? I don't think you'd go Tech 2 land. I think you just spam 1,000,000 Aurora. I think that's probably a good idea. What's up, JP? I guess everyone thought I was a troglodyte. That's what I'm learning here. He was gonna kill it, then he decided to capture. Yeah, this is nasty actually. I mean, Banani's gonna get all these mexes? No, he didn't get this one. Blast ahead. Suddenly, silence. No combat. Just a capture. Okay, what's the plan? Is Blast... No, he's still not spending his mass. That's pretty bad, actually. It's very bad. He's had a full mass bar for a minute now. Or 2 or 3. And it's still at +5. Come on, just queue more factories. Blast could go for gun. I mean, he really needs power. I don't think he could go for gun. If he actually wants to spend his mass. It's being very passive with the Navy as well. Like this could be killing this whole portion of the base already, and denying any possible Navy. Is he going Tech 2? Navy? Yes, he is, which is a good decision. It's very expensive on mass, cheap on power. That suits his economic situation and his map situation. His opponent has no Tech 2 air. No Navy at all. Tech 2 air could have been a possibility as well. Maybe a better one, honestly. Certainly a cheaper one. He might have rather gone Tech 2 air here. Tech 2 Navy is amazing, but like this is... There's no good targets, really. That's the issue. And for a Tech 2 boat to go, say, from here to over here would take forever. So you really have to send them to the right location. It's not clear where that is. Banani's got the gun. He's got some Mantis and Medusa. And he's going for it. Got quite a task ahead of him here to get through. It's a pretty large Aurora army. The power is dying, and that's not good at all. But there's just too many Aurora. I don't really see how he gets through this. If he gets target fired, I think he dies pretty quickly. What is that, like 40? No, it's like 60 Aurora. Okay, that's not really how you micro Aurora, but okay. I guess in this scenario it is. Surround him, it's much harder to dodge. Oh, he's not dying though. Not dying very quickly. 2000 HP. He's dodging, he's bobbing and weaving. And he's crushing in the meantime. That went very, very poorly. Jesus. Blast? Hello? What's going on? There's the first destroyer out. Ugh. Oh. Oh no. Blast. Imagine he had Tech 2 Air. Or really just a few bombers or anything. If he had anything to kill the mexes and the sides, I think it'd be GG. Oh! The destroyer killed him. He actually got him. Let me see. He didn't know there was Tech 2. Okay, well, there you go. I've proven wrong. Destroyer worked because it was too unpredictable. That's a Tech 2 Pigeon there, Jesus. Yeah, well, quite an end. Sorry, I missed that. But the destroyer got him. Beautiful. Okay, let me see. Damn, the bomber helped as well. Okay. Nicely done. That was a nice game. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Okay, thanks YouTube. Go away, please. Okay. Another game. Yeah, we're up to a lot of viewers. What's up, guys? What's up, Calf? Alright, Certus. A nice map. Quite a nice map. Cybern and Oof. Second lab from Blast Shield. And a tank. What? Okay. Have I seen a new scoreboard? No. I haven't. A new Supreme scoreboard or a different one? Okay, lab denied by this tank over here. And this lab denied by that tank there. Bomber out from Blast. Bomber out for Banana. Gets the kill despite the dodge attempt. Oh, different one. Okay, cool. No, I haven't seen it. I will check it out after the stream, I guess. Oh, he got hit. Damn. 150 damage there on that Inti, just with the last shot. My god, someone micro the tank. What game are we watching? Nice kill. That's its first kill though, as well. Interesting. Where are you off to? Good dodge. Oof, epic dodge. Not even close, dude. And that was a UEF bomber. They can have tracking missiles sometimes. Banana Man lacking mass here, unfortunately. For the moment. Six tanks. It's got twice as much reclaim as Blast, so that's a pretty severe difference now, 5 minutes in. Blast also lost this NG that was expanding here. So that's a whole expansion he's down right now. It's quite painful. He has also no tanks at all, so he's going to send his air over there so he can at least see what's coming. But he has nothing to defend. So he sees a couple of tanks coming. Now he knows at least he needs 2 tanks there. Preferably 3. But, yeah, his build is just worse, I guess. He still has mass here. He still has mass there. He's just kind of behind. That's what'll happen when you go with like 3 non-engineer units in your first 4. It's pretty it's a big investment. The lab and the tank really didn't do much. The tank killed the lab, which you might think, oh well, that's a good investment then, but it is more expensive and takes way longer to build than a lab, so is that worth it? Is it worth killing 1 lab with a tank? Not really, mathematically. And then his lab didn't do anything either, so you're kind of just going to be behind on stuff. But now the gap is huge. 2k mass in the difference. And this game is not going to be very interesting. Because Banani's getting the middle. This is a bit of a crush here so far. Like, it's really not close. This attack will never make it through. There's so much mass in the middle now for Banani. He's taken all the other Civ stuff, almost all of it. There's a flak here as well. That's good mass. Whoa, the labels. You see how the labels react to no shake, to the shaking. It's kind of funny. He's walking away. He left the mass in the middle. Go back for it. He got distracted by bombers. Okay, Blast now. Yeah. 2.2k mass behind on reclaim and about 300 power income behind, 3 or even 400. Tech to air about to finish for Banani. That's a nice. I like it. I like tech to air in this map. Tech to land is kind of default, but tech to air is very nice. Very nice. Plenty of damage to be done with it. Blast is sort of successfully taking some of this reclaim. I'm gonna assume he doesn't die. I mean, yeah, no, he shouldn't die here at all. But yeah, he actually got quite a lot of the mass there, so good job. Didn't get completely rolled in the middle there, but still in a pretty desperate situation. Let's look at the unit counts. 44, 10, yeah, very similar really. Tech to land 90%. Tech to air is online. Tech to pigeon going up. That's a big boost to get that Tech 3 pigeon up. Tech 2 pigeon, I should say, sorry. A big eco boost. Very little air at the moment, but that'll change. I wonder, will he go Tech 2 land now that he has Tech 2 air finished? I would kind of expect that. But no, it doesn't seem so. He's going to focus on air right now. Maybe an AC upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Gun. Mantis gun, Corsairs, classic Cybering gameplay. Middle Reclaim is usually where I die in this swap. Yeah, very, very understandably. That's what Reclaim will do. Sparkies, yes. So I heard they buffed Sparkies. Oh, no, the buff isn't in yet. They let them build all these things that they shouldn't be able to build, I heard. Disgraceful. Blast really needs this upgrade. I like how he's got 2 engineers building it and not the ACU. Oh, Corsairs! Oh, and he's forced to cancel. Oof, lost half his health there. And see, there's the beauty of Corsairs. But they won't nerf the GC. I'm pretty sure they nerfed the GC, no? I have no idea. Okay, power sniped now. Tech 2 Pigeons down. Did he escape with the Corsairs? Oh, he kind of did, yeah. Yeah, Sparkies are too OP because they can build radar and T-on facts. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they shouldn't be able to build that. I mean, they have a radar. Why can they build one? Look at this radar they have. Ridiculous. And you're just gonna let them build it. And factories, that's just silly. More Corsairs. Yes. Why are there... Oh. Pigeons. Yeah, this looks very nasty. And where's Banani's calm? He's walking home. A good idea. At this point the game is pretty much guaranteed. Could try and come in here and snipe the flax. Thank you, Thomas, for teaching me the Corsair ways. Nice to shout out a fellow ladder warrior there. I don't really think this game was about the Corsairs though, but he used them nicely. The Tech 2 Pigeons is only being finished now. Once again, that hurts. I think they're letting them build stealth as well. I'm not sure though. Yeah, not much to see here except just to see how the game actually ends. Will it be a Corsair snipe? I mean, I feel it ought to be, right? It should really be a Corsair snipe, and it looks like that's what's coming here. Looks like he's setting up for it. Don't hang around for too long though. Pick your target and go for it. He's not got an upgrade. He's got no upgrades at all. He's coming after the shield and the TMLs. Okay. He just wanted to get rid of those. Fair enough. Not a bad move. Sparky Wars. Sparkies do beat Mantis. Straight up, but of course they're a lot more expensive than Mantis. Oof. Just need a few more Medusa so you can actually kill some buildings. Okay, here we go. Dodge. Oof. He dodged some, but There's quite a few of them to dodge there. Finally, I can eat those blasts. Yeah. Good stuff. Banani kind of crushed here. Well played to him. Right, I'm gonna head off now. That's all I got. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for the donations, Carol and Ilka Karvinen. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And I will see you pretty soon, hopefully. Probably stream during the week. Yeah, see you next time, guys.